Oh, y'all, we in the
What's
building.
up, Detroit? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Mindful Mix podcast, y'all. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, y'all.
But we back. Listen. What's understood don't have to be explained. My guy and I have been working on some things for you guys to bring some great things, some entertainment, and I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to tell y'all what's going on. So you know it's your girl Cash Talks.
And Johnny Blaze, Mr. Say Detroit.
All right, we in the building, just waiting on y'all to get on in here. So I wanted to talk about a couple things today. I wanted to give some shout outs to my boy RJ Blazer. What's up, RJ? Listen,
Hello, RJ.
What's up? So he got some stuff going on today. Okay, it's at the Bentley Bar. They got some live music, and I posted all of this on my page so you guys can see. They have an awesome and amazing, drink special going on as well. Again, some live music, so you guys head on down there. It's on Plymouth, Plymouth Road. So you guys look at the flyer, get the information, and head on down there.
RJ, my man RJ.
RJ Blaze in the building, okay? He will be there. Also, you guys know about the St. Regis having their Sexy Sultry Sundays. It's going down this Sunday, so it'll be down there. You know we're going to be down there live, guys. You already know we're already down there in that thing. All right, so come on, join us this Sunday. Usually it's from 5 to 11. Mm-hmm. Everything is free. You guys know parking might be $10.
There you go. The parking is $10, y'all. Not might be, it is $10.
Last Sunday it wasn't, okay?
Oh, yeah.
No, the Sunday before last it wasn't, so I think they were doing a special thing, but normally $10 for parking, that's it. Everything else is for free. That's the Sexy Sultry Sundays. And again, I did post the flyer for RJ's event going down tonight. You guys check that out, okay?
There you go.
All right, let's get into some business. Like, we got a lot of things to talk about here today. Detroit, listen, let me tell y'all something. I think it's been about maybe 2 weeks since we had our first live show, right? And I think the first thing that we talked about on there was about the violence in Detroit. And I mean, those were the things that we were talking about, and we were expressing how that was a whole concern of ours, you know, and that we wanted to work together and try to prevent those things from happening, at least try to be mindful of it. And I swear, after that show, it has been so many things happening.
Within the last 2 weeks,
yeah,
it's been so much stuff going on, man, in the city. And we're gonna enhance some of that stuff that we're gonna talk about on the podcast today.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about it. I also want my boy Johnny Blaze over here to talk about, you know, his event again, coming in June. So tell him about that again.
Well, it's in July. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm having a 5K in July. Last year was for mental health. This year is for violence. Because as y'all know, I'm Save Detroit, stopping all violence everywhere. So the one we having this year is targeting violence.
Yeah.
So come on out, man. I'm gonna have to go on my website. You can apply. You can see the dates that we having it and where we having it at. We normally have it at Belle Isle, so y'all have to hurry up and register because I think we cut it off at like July. If we have it in the middle, we cut it off at July 7th.
Yep.
So if you want to register and be a part of it, so run and walk. You don't have to run it. You can walk it.
Yeah.
If you know somebody that's been in a situation where their family's been hurt or somebody passed away in their families by gun violence or violence at all, whatever. So register for that, y'all. That's my Stop the Violence run walk this year.
Yeah, and so I wanted him to just mention that again because it's so important because of all of the things that we've had going on in the last couple weeks since we had that first show. Has been extreme. It's been really, really hard to deal with it and see it happening after we just talked about it. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, several things have happened. We all know about the 19-year-old young lady who, they got into a fight at the Foot Locker. And I believe it was her brother who was being jumped on. And she you know, made the decision to, hey, these people jumping on my family, it's a wrap, you know what I'm saying? She went in, and so she is now formally charged with so many things currently. And again, you know, she's only 19 years old, right? So of course we lost 2 people out of that, and then there were 2 people that were injured, and then here we are, her losing, you know, now maybe charged for murder. You know, I've seen a debate on, you know, her situation where people are saying, hey, if that's my family, you know, that was my family, I'm going in too, you know, I would do the same thing, free her. I want to hear what you guys have to say about that, because I know that for me, like, being raised that way as well, like, to, you know, is we all in together, you know what I'm saying? And so you know, I'm not going to voice an opinion on it, because nobody should have an opinion about a situation that was out of their control, right? And you shouldn't. I don't want to give my opinion on it, but I do think that, you know, had to be a lot of anger in that moment to make that choice, and to decide to do something like that. And you're only 19 years old, you know. Like, I want to hear what you got to say, because I think for me, like, you know, thinking about that and just talking. We teach our children that, you know, family is everything, and we're going to defend them by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, you know, want to hear from people on what their thoughts about that. We don't even have to have an opinion on it. I just feel like it's sad that we have lost so many in that whole situation, because even her life could possibly be taken due to the decision that she made in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It was just a huge thing. It weighed on my heart, and, you know, I don't know. I feel a way about it, because I'm
Me
sad.
too.
You know,
And it's kind of sad, because in those situations, a lot of things start at home.
yeah,
And I'm gonna stress this a lot, because that energy was wrong anyway. For them to get out and start fighting, or whatever the case may be,
yeah,
whatever was going on in my heart, feel it wasn't that much to get to the point y'all pulling guns on each other.
yeah,
And it's just sad. I'm lost for words, because, like Rachel said, two people gone. Now the other 2, which is her brother and her, might be in jail for the rest of their life. And all for what? A disagreement, or it couldn't have been that big to lose your life. So.
yeah.
But from the Mindful Mix podcast, we want to say prayers out to both of the families.
Yep, definitely.
Everybody who was out there seeing that, you know, I'm praying for them too, because that's a trauma to see something like that.
Yeah, it is a trauma. You know, even with you all, you know, everybody, you know, we all are raising children and things like that. And I think that these types of situations, like, it has to be a situation where we're having conversations with our children to explain the importance of, you know, thinking before reacting. Right, we have to think first before a lot of the, you know, times just reacting. And I know, like, a lot of people have a lot of anger built up in them. So the first thing they want to do is, that rage is coming out.
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, this is an opportunity for us to sit down and talk to our children first about safety, and then about, you know, thinking before reacting in different situations, or ask them how would they handle the situation. You know, like I said, hey, I was raised that type of way. Like, hey, my cousin fight, a sister fight, whatever, we all
We
fight.
there, we fight.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's not something that we don't know about. It's something that's normal for us, you know. But at the same time, you know, to prevent these types of situations, how could we have handled it differently?
And
right?
we honestly have to teach our young guys, man. These young guys that's coming up, we have to teach them, walking away don't make you a punk. That don't necessarily mean you're a punk. What just happened with that situation at Foot Locker? If both parties would have walked away, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation about that.
Yeah.
And we got to instill that into our youth now.
Yeah.
So it's sad that it happened, but it should be a learning experience for the rest of the people, the rest of the youth out here.
Yep, absolutely. And I think, you know, us as parents, we all need to start getting in our children's ears to let them know, you know, about what we just talked about, what John just mentioned. Like, sometimes you just got to take a moment just to think first.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, we need to teach them that. So we just wanted to put that out there. You know, again, condolences to the family both families in the situation right now. Because it's just a tragic thing that happened. I mean, and even before that, it was another incident where someone got shot at a gas station. Like, so many things, y'all. Like, what is going on?
And summer ain't even started,
It hasn't
y'all. It ain't
even
even
started,
started.
right? We have a lot of time now. You know,
Yeah.
we got a lot of time before summer, right? We're just getting to the point where the weather is breaking, and we're already here in this situation.
Yeah. And what made me start Save Detroit, what's so ironic with Save Detroit, is I lost a friend of mine, and I had just seen him that day, and Save Detroit came to me at his funeral. You know, I would never see my friend again. So you even got to think about that stuff. You know, you want to see your friend, you want to see your family, you want to go home to your people. So you have to really think, man. We got to teach these kids to start thinking, man. You got to think through.
Yeah.
And I was raised. I keep talking about my grandma because that's who really raised me.
Yeah.
I didn't hang with a lot of people when coming up. You know, a lot of these guys, you don't have to hang with a lot of people.
Right.
Because when you hang with a lot of people, you got to take on their problems, your problems,
Yep.
and it gets you in situations like this. So,
Yep.
like coming up, I was almost by myself, and I never was in stuff. So
Right.
we got to teach that too. You know, it's all right to be a loner.
Absolutely. I love that
It's
you
all
said
right.
it. It's
Yeah,
all right
it's
to be a loner. You don't have to have too many
To
friends.
this day,
I
I'm
know
a
I
loner.
haven't.
Right.
I know I didn't have many, and I still don't have
Right.
many to this day. But, you know, it's just something to just keep in mind for us as parents and moving forward. Again, it's not even summertime yet, and all of these things are happening. We just want to be mindful of it. And like I said, this great event that John is putting on in July is going to be something great to attend, just to get that information out there.
Yeah.
Just to get that information out there. Maybe some parents or whatever probably share things that they've gone through, you know, regarding violence and stuff like that, that can probably encourage some people to kind of be more involved in more children's lives. That's what we need to do. We need to be more involved. You know, get in these children's
Children's lives.
business.
Yeah, you have
you know,
to.
get in the business, get in their business and get into their lives. So we're not going to hone too much in on that, but we're going to keep on moving. And I think I want to talk a little bit about sports because, you know,
Now that's my lane, y'all.
this guy right here, you know, he loves sports, but
Yeah.
I love sports too. But the person who I want to talk about, who really stood out to me these past couple of weeks, was Shedeur Sanders. Okay, like for me, you guys, I can't tell y'all how proud I am of that guy, with how humble he was, how he handled the situation in that draft. Like, I was so proud of the fact that he was humbled. He handled himself very well, very professional. He didn't show any type of anger. He didn't do any of that stuff. And I'm so proud of him. It even helped him, like, boost his sales and his, you know, his jersey. And I mean,
Was the #1 jersey?
it was the #1. And I
Jersey,
just,
yep.
I don't know, I had to point that out because that right there shows how we should handle ourselves at all times.
Just like I just said earlier when we were talking about the other situation, it starts at home. His dad and his mom raised him the right way, and it shows. He handled that. It was so funny. I seen a video. He was joking about he was number 44, 144th pick, which he should have been like the 3rd pick of the draft. But that goes to show his father got God in their life. On top of that, he raised them right, and they humble. You know, they very humble children. And I kind of follow Deion Sanders and his family, so I give a shout out to them, man. We need more fathers like that.
We definitely need more fathers like that that's in their children's lives to kind of just set them up for those type of interactions, because it's going to happen, especially if they are on the level of the professional level like that. And so even with me, you know, talking to my son, whom I'm praying get to that next level, like how you handle yourself, how you continue to stay humble, how you know, all of those things. You continue to be humble, deal with those things, you know, in a way that shows professionalism at all times. You know, regardless of what the adversity is, you still want to be professional at all times.
Because I'm going to say this, they tried to break him. They tried to break him and his family and his brother. It didn't work, though. It didn't work.
It didn't work at all.
Nope.
And so I love that. I love how he was just, I don't know, that did something to me. I was like, oh my gosh, this young man. Like, I was so excited to see, you know, because you, right then and there, you knew that it was the parents who, you know, helped him along and got him to that point where he didn't even flinch, not
No,
one bit.
no,
You know,
he was
even when
laughing about it.
Yeah, he was laughing about it.
He
You
was
know what I'm
laughing
saying?
about it.
I mean, he had even got, you know, like the prank call and everything, which
Mm-hmm.
I thought was really ridiculous that somebody took the time out to prank call him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To do that type of stuff. But even in spite of that, he still was humble. He handled himself very well. He didn't get all irate on the phone. He
No.
didn't do any of that stuff. Kudos to that young man.
Yeah.
And congratulations to him on the boosting of his, you know, sales of his jersey, his number.
Yeah.
I love it.
But then
Love it,
again,
love
you got to look at it. He had a good supporting cast too. His whole family was there.
Yep.
Sister, his mom. You know, Dion and his mom not even together, but she was
Still
there.
there.
Yeah. So
Yep.
it,
Yeah.
it goes to show when you got a strong circle and the
Yeah.
family behind you, it's unlimited. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's unlimited.
support system is everything.
It's key.
It's everything
It's key.
when you have a support system behind you. And you know, I think, you know, for us, and I'm always saying when we get on here, like, hey family, what's up? I think we should, like I said, we always promoting Black owned businesses and different things like that. We're going to support one another
There you
and
go.
make sure that we're successful. You know, and just to let you guys know, hey, if you do have something going on, you do have a business, whatever the case may be, send John and I, you know, an inbox and let us know. We're gonna shout you out.
Heck yeah,
That's
we're gonna
what
put
that's
you out
what our
there.
job is now. This is what we're focused on. We want to make sure that you guys are recognized, and we can help each other.
Yeah.
We can help each other grow, and so that's our, you know, that's what our mission is. Our goal is to do for Detroit, because we just love our city.
We do. Crazy
We
about
love
this.
our city,
This
man.
crazy place. We crazy about it.
No matter how crazy it is, everybody want to come to the beach. Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody wants to come to the beach, man.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, I've even talked to people, you know, in other states, like, man, what y'all got going on down there? What's up? You know, they're interested in coming down. I mean, our downtown Detroit is beautiful, and everybody wants to come down here. So I have been hearing the buzz about the D, and so I wanted to share that with you guys too. Like, people want to be a part of the things that we have going on down here, for sure. For sure. All right. I'm still going to keep it on the sports, okay?
There you go.
I'm still going to keep it on the sports. Now, let me tell y'all something what really threw me off again these last couple of months.
Uh-huh.
Is that doggone Shannon Sharp. I'm going to need y'all to get on here. But, okay, let me tell y'all something.
Hey,
Let me say something.
dog a freak. Yes. Hey, I try to.
Hold
I
on.
love Shannon. I love him to death because LeBron, my man, and he a diehard LeBron fan. LeBron is my guy. But Shannon, man, you messing up, dog. You messing up.
Listen,
go ahead,
y'all.
Rach. Go ahead. Go on. Let's get into it.
So, okay. First of all, Monique told him.
Uh,
Monique told him. Lay
Cut
it alone.
Yeah, Cat
Like,
Williams told him.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm sad about this situation. The fact that I followed Shannon Sharp
Uh-huh.
and how fantastic his podcast blew up
Yeah.
overnight, man. That was inspiration for me.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I thought that was amazing. How quickly his podcast blew up and it just flourished.
Yeah.
There is no way in the world that I'm going to allow someone to take me down in 2.2 seconds. So, you know, I'm so sad that it happened.
It broke me. It broke me because Shannon, my guy. I like
Yes,
Shannon.
I love watching
Yeah,
Shannon Sharp
yeah.
talk, man. You know, him being removed from ESPN, well, he removed himself. That, man, I was so sad about it. I was.
I can say, well, that's a demon he dealing with because even the age, there's no way. Like, I don't know. I don't want to shoot him down, like kick him while he's down.
And nobody's gonna kick him while he's down.
Nah,
No,
yeah.
I wanted to really get on here and say about Shannon is that he inspired me, right? And so I'm just sad that he allowed something like this to happen to take him down.
Yeah.
Fellas.
Control your hormones.
I'm gonna, and that's not the only thing I was gonna say. You's a fool. I was gonna say, be mindful of what you're saying
Yeah.
to these females.
And what you doing.
Especially when you get money, what you're doing, what you're saying. I'm not trying to go against my ladies. I'm not. And I said this before. I love y'all. Love y'all. Okay? Because I'm for the women. Flat out, period. However, to pull it together.
Yes.
Be mindful of the things that you're saying. Be mindful, because you never know what agenda somebody has. You don't know what type of agenda somebody may have. You don't know. You just don't know.
And I'm kind of rough on the fellas. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't.
You shouldn't feel sorry
Because
for them.
you got choices, man. Them choices you make, you know they're gonna bite you in your butt. Especially when you're on another level of success. You know what I mean?
That's the only thing I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you gotta move different. You know what I mean?
That's the only thing I'm saying.
But
you do have to move.
Shannon
it.
hurt me, y'all.
He hurt my feelings
He hurt
too. He hurt my feelings too. The reason why he hurt, like I said, is because and I'm not gonna say that this is totally put a bad taste in my mouth about him. It didn't.
It did.
It did.
It did. Because
I mean,
in my case, I look at the age. That age she was 19 and he was what, 54 when they met?
so yeah, I guess you can. I guess you're right.
That kind of like, yeah, that age
was a huge different, and I'm.
He got his daughter's older than the girl, so you
okay,
gotta.
and so yes, that's true.
That's one
That
thing.
age
Now she was
difference.
30, 35, 40. That's something different. But come on, Shannon. Come on, Shannon.
Man, Shannon Sharp, come on now.
Man.
Just pull yourself together. Like, I don't know. That just threw me off. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that because, like I said, like, he was an inspiration to,
He
you know,
was.
like, and somebody who I studied as far as, you know, podcasting.
The podcast, yeah,
and,
me
you know,
too,
things
me
like
too,
that and
yeah.
how, you know, you can do, how something can just blow up so big like that and be taken away from somebody in
Just
a
like that.
heartbeat.
Mhm.
In a heartbeat. So, fellas and ladies, be mindful of what you're doing, how you moving.
Yep.
I don't really think it even matters on what level you're on. Just be mindful of things, you know, that you're doing and saying, and people you're interacting with, and somebody on your age level.
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What's y'all thoughts? I see a lot of people online. What's y'all
Yeah.
thoughts on the Shannon Sharp
Yeah,
situation?
what y'all thinking about out
How y'all
there?
feel about that?
Let us know.
Let
We
us
want
know.
to hear your comments. We want to hear your thoughts about everything. We have brought a lot to you. Again, I want to reiterate. Let me go back and kind of lighten up the mood a little bit about our guy RJ Blazer. You know, having something going down tonight and I posted it for you guys too. So it's called the Bentley Bar. That's on Plymouth Road. So I gave you guys the address, the time. They have live music and everything going on down there tonight. You guys head on down there and support our guy. He's down there working it out. Matter of fact, RJ, you are everywhere, dude. Like I
was wondering,
all
is
over the
it
place.
like 3 of y'all? Is it 3 RJs?
RJ, what's up, man? You everywhere. And I posted a couple things for him recently. But he's just everywhere. He's doing his thing out there. I want to give him a shout out because he keeps things going. And so shout out to you.
My man RJ. Appreciate you.
keeping that
and
stuff
he rep this for me, y'all. I appreciate you, my dog.
He repping the same Detroit for sure. So, you know, give my guy, hey, go see him down there because it's going all the way live tonight from 7 to 1. So I want you guys to go down and check them out. Like I said, them drink specials, man. Listen, I might have to head down there.
My man
Get
RJ.
them drink specials, okay? Because they out cold. And like I said, I posted them on my page so you guys can see them and go ahead and support. Also, we did talk about our Sexy Sultry Sundays. All right, Sexy Sultry Sundays. And you guys know that the Mindful Mix podcast is going to be down there. We're always down there. We always are live recording. Again, they do have the live recording of the reality show that's going on down here in Detroit. We'll have some more information on that. Probably going to get some more interviews from the cast soon, so you guys can see, and they're going to talk a little bit about, you know, more of what they have going on, what they're doing, and things like that.
They was connected to another, what's the name, wasn't it? Who was they connected to?
Who?
That's down on Sundays. I forgot what he said.
So there's a lot of things that they have going on down there on Sundays, you know, like, I mean...
Oh, Ballroom.
Ballroom. So Marcellus Love. Let's shout out our guy Marcellus. Listen, Marcellus be having those live ballroom lessons down there. I showed you guys a little bit of that the last time we were there. They have those going on every Sunday. So listen, go down and check them out again. That's on Sunday. Every Sunday from 5 to 11 p.m. it goes on. Like I said, everything is free. Parking may be $10. I'm gonna just
Right.
I'm gonna just
They
throw
got a
that
little
out
smoking
there.
area too. They
Yeah.
got a cigar area outside.
Yeah.
Now the weather getting nice, you know, so it's coming around for me.
And it's a great vibe down there, and
Yeah.
you guys will love the scenery. We hang out at the bar and everything. It's so nice. So I want you guys to go and check it out.
Yeah.
And support them. Again, it's all about Detroit. We got some other things going on too that we're gonna let you know about. But let me tell you guys what John and I have been working on. Okay, we're gonna have some amazing things come on Friday.
There
So
you
we'll
go.
be back
Yeah.
tomorrow with some
Amazing
guests,
people.
man.
We got some nice guests tomorrow, y'all.
Yes, we're not telling y'all the names.
No, we can't tell you. We can't tell y'all yet. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. And also, Rachel, we got to let them know about the trolley. My
Yeah,
boy,
talk about the trolley. I want to hear
Lawrence
that.
got a wine trolley, y'all. We trying to put something together now for June. It's
Yep.
$50, but you get the wine, and it's a 2-hour tour of
Yep.
downtown. He let you get off the trolley, take pictures.
Yeah.
He play the music. You could dance. You could bring your food, whatever. So if y'all want to hang out with the Mindful Mix podcast,
Yes.
we're taking. I think it holds what 22 to 25 people.
Yes.
It's $50, but it's like I said, you get the wine, you can bring your food, and it's a 2-hour tour. So
Yes.
be on the lookout for that, y'all. We're gonna send them out within the next 2 weeks, next week or so.
Listen, y'all.
Come on, hang out with us, y'all.
Hang out with the Mindful Mix podcast. Again, let me reiterate what John is saying, because I don't think he letting y'all know how awesome this is. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is a black-owned business. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a trolley that takes you 2 hours around the city. It is a wine tasting on there.
Yeah.
You can bring your own snacks on there, but everything like the wine and everything is a part of it. So it's $50. Right, so we are going to book a date for some of you, whoever wants to come join us. Like I said, it's $50. It'll be amazing. Again, we're supporting a black-owned business.
Yep.
But the weather is breaking. It's going to be beautiful, and this trolley takes you around 2 hours. We're wine tasting,
Yeah.
music. We can have our snacks and bring all that on there. It's going to be amazing. And we want you guys to be a part of that. We want you to join us on this trolley. And again, it's supporting a business, but it's some fun stuff
It's
that
fun.
we have going on in downtown Detroit. And so we want you guys to be a part of it. Let us know. Drop us an inbox and let
Yeah.
us know if you want to be a part of it. We can get you all squared away and get those tickets so you can hang with us. We'll be going live.
Yeah, we're
We'll
gonna
be
go live.
going live. So you'll be part of our live casting. Also, John and I, like I said, we are going to be doing a live. We're going to be talking to a few people. I can't tell you the guests. That's why I'm hesitant.
She itching to tell y'all.
I'm trying not to
She
tell.
itching to tell y'all. But we
I'm
can't,
trying
dog.
not to
It's a
tell y'all.
surprise.
It's a surprise. Our guests are going to be on there tomorrow. We're so excited about it. But we're going to be in studio. We've been working on some things behind the scene to make sure that the Mindful Mix podcast is up and going and successful.
Yeah. And we want to thank y'all for
Thank y'all so much.
supporting us.
Absolutely.
We at ground level now, but if we coming, let
It's
Detroit
coming.
know we coming.
Absolutely. Let them know, because we got a lot of people that's standing behind us, that's supporting us, that has been reaching out to us for just supporting us and giving us like the ins and out of how these things should be ran. Like, I mean, I just love everybody. Y'all just like, I don't know.
They coming on.
Yes,
There
and
you go.
supporting us, that's what you're supposed to do for each other. And so people are pouring into us, and we want to pour into y'all. And we want y'all to be a part of it. This is something that's going to grow with all of us.
Yeah.
Right? So our business grows. Whoever has a business, you guys, your business will grow. We help each other. But I'm so happy. Thank you to everybody who's supporting. Jason, I know you on there. Jason, thank you so much. Jason, you're awesome and amazing. Thank you.
And like I said, if y'all know anybody that y'all want us to highlight in the city, black-owned business, we gonna come out and we'll set up.
Yeah.
Do a podcast there, promote their business. That's what me and Rach wanted to do. We wanted to highlight people in our city.
Yeah.
We gonna go outside the city too, but mainly it's a Detroit podcast.
Yep, absolutely. So anytime you guys want us to set up, come down, set up, go live, interview you, and talk about your business,
Yeah.
we there. You just let us know.
And we also still looking for some sponsors.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna leave that out, right?
No, don't leave that part.
You can't leave that out.
You can't leave that part out for sure,
yeah.
but yes,
But
we
that's
are.
helping us build this thing, you know.
Yeah, it is, definitely it is,
Yeah.
and we've already got a couple people who are interested in doing so. We're so
yeah.
happy, we're so grateful.
Blessed, yeah.
Thank you. That's a blessing that we already have some people that have, you know, reached out to say, hey, we got your back, you know, we'll help you out, we love what you're doing and things like that, and so we really appreciate you. We appreciate everybody who's supporting us, and we appreciate all of y'all. Like, you guys are
And
amazing.
we just found a studio.
Hey,
We got a studio.
yes.
Man,
We
Jason,
did.
I think he was on it. Wasn't he
Yeah,
on
I
it?
don't know if he was
Jason,
on, but that's why I was saying
Yeah.
thank you to Jason, because we got a studio, man. Like, look at that. Look,
Yeah, it's falling in place for us, y'all.
it's falling in place, and we're so happy and thankful and grateful for everybody, like I said, who are helping us, who are giving us, you know, the feedback that we need to make this thing grow. We appreciate you guys so much. So, you know, I want you guys to be looking out for us for tomorrow,
Yeah.
because I'm so
We got a
excited.
big show tomorrow.
Man, we got a big show tomorrow in
Big
the
show.
studio.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll be in our other studio, and you know, we coming to y'all all the way live. We can't wait to interview our special guests.
Tomorrow.
And I want to thank them so much for, you know, giving us the opportunity to be able to interview them. They were excited, and, you know, to come on the show. And so us seeing that excitement in them just made us excited to have them on.
One of them keep calling. He can't wait. John, we still on for tomorrow, man. We still on for tomorrow. Yeah, man.
Listen,
we still on.
we still on for tomorrow, for sure. And then, so you guys know, tomorrow is one of our big shows. And again, like I said, I'm so excited about that. And then also Sunday, you guys be looking out. We'll be at the Sexy Sultry Sundays down at the St. Regis from 5 to 11. You guys come on down and join us if you want to. Because like I said, there's so many great things that go on down there. We want you guys to be a part of that as well. But also that event that we're going to have, we're going to give you guys the dates. What's up, Maya? I see you, girl. Hey. We're going to give you guys the dates of, you know, when that trolley is going to happen, and you guys can come join the Mindful Mix podcast and hang out with us for a couple hours. We're going to go live, you know, have you guys on the live as well.
Yeah.
And we're going to make this thing happen.
We're going to make it a movie, y'all. We're going to make it a movie.
Absolutely. It's going to be epic.
Shout out to my man Maverick. Mav, that's
Maverick.
his name is
absolutely.
Mav on the trolley, y'all.
Yeah, and we're going to have him to do an interview with us too, to kind of talk about it, probably prior to, you know, us actually going on the trolley. But we want to have an interview with him there, you know, probably before, just to let you guys know what it all entails, so you can be familiar with it, so you can come party with us.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll come back with those dates on the next show. But we're going to be signing out. You got anything else for him, John?
That's about it. Y'all, we done covered everything.
I think
Shannon
we
Sharp.
covered-
We covered the incident that happened in Foot Locker.
Yeah. we
Prayers
have.
go out to, man. We're gonna pray for the city, man, from the
Yeah.
Mindful Mix podcast.
Definitely.
And it's not even summer yet, man. We gotta pray for the city, man.
Yeah.
It's getting bad too soon, too fast.
Too fast, yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
there you go. We're gonna highlight a lot of positive things on the Mindful Mix podcast, y'all.
Yep, and we're going to keep it positive, and we're going to keep this show going, and we're going to make it very successful for our city. Because like I said, you guys help us grow, we help you grow, and we keep it going. We're sending prayers out to everybody out there. We love y'all. Keep it going. Make sure y'all keep the Mindful Mix podcast in your minds, because we're coming to y'all. We're going to keep coming and make this thing big.
Yep.
As big
Share
as
it
we
too
can let it
for us,
go.
y'all. Share it and let people know about it, because it's at ground level now. But like I say, like me and Rachel always say, we coming. We on our
We
way.
coming, so
We
we
on our
making
way.
some moves. So you guys, we'll talk to you soon. You guys have a great day.
Peace out.
Mindful Mix podcast coming to y'all all the way live. Have a good day.